guys, so I know that we can't meet in person, so today we're going to have a video lesson over our theme for the week, which is determination. So determination is continuing on regardless of the circumstances. So we're going to have a lesson about that, but before we get started, we're going to have some activity time, just like we usually do, to go ahead and get some of the wiggles out. So go ahead and find somewhere where you have a little bit of space and get ready for some exercise. So Mary's going to help us with our workout. Hey guys, she's my sister, and so she's going to just help us get our blood going so that we can get all the wiggles out. We're going to start out with 10 push-ups. So get down on the ground, and it's okay if you can't quite do 10. Just do your very best. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Woo! I know that some of you guys are probably trying to do more than 10. That's okay. If you do more than 10, then you beat Mary and me. All right, so now we're going to do 20 jumping jacks. All right, get ready. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, you guys are doing great. I hope that you're breathing as hard as I am, but I doubt it. All right, so now we're going to jog in place for 20 seconds. All right, ready? You got your space? All right, go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. All right, so now just do some stretches. Woo. Work out those muscles. All right. Good job, guys. So now that we got the wiggles out, we're going to go ahead and we're going to head to lesson time. Ready? So like I said, what we're learning about today is determination, and Mary's going to help us learn about that, but she seems to have disappeared. Hey Mary, where are you? Oh, there you are. What you doing, Mary?
Oh, I'm crocheting this blanket, but it is taking so long. I've been working on it forever, and I keep messing it up, and I am so sick of it, all of it.
Oh goodness. So like we just saw with Mary and her blanket project, it can be pretty difficult to stay determined when things get hard or when you're frustrated, but it is so important to learn how to be persistent and how to stay determined even when things aren't going your way. Hey Mary, how's that geometry going? Hey guys, so I want you to think of 3 things that you need to have determination with. Those could be things like chores or homework, or even just being kind to your siblings or to your parents or obeying your parents. Maybe it's cleaning your room or anything like that. So just think about 3 things that you need determination. Maybe you get really bored when you do them, or they're just super hard, like Mary's geometry. So whenever you have those 3 things, just think about them, because we're going to come back to them in a minute. So today our lesson comes from Luke. The book of Luke is about Jesus' life from the very beginning to the very end when he dies, and actually about his resurrection too. He knew that he was going to die, so he spent his entire life preparing for the moment when he would die for our sins. So he was just perfect. He never sinned. He never disobeyed God. As a matter of fact, not only did he not disobey God, but he spent his life trying to teach others how to obey God and how to love God. So all of this happened, and then we get to our story, which happens in Jerusalem. Jesus had just eaten supper with his disciples, and he knew that he was about to die. So then, after supper, Jesus, knowing that he was about to be arrested, decided that he was going to go out and pray. So most people, when they find out that they're about to be arrested, they do this.
I gotta go.
So instead of running away, Jesus went to this garden where he liked to go and pray. And so he went to the Garden of Gethsemane on the Mount of Olives, and he was there praying with his disciples. And they kept falling asleep, but Jesus was praying, and he was saying, Father, he was praying to God, his Father. He was saying, Father, I really don't want to do this. So if there's any way I can avoid this, then please don't make me have to do this. But your will be done and not mine. And so that was Jesus saying, God, I don't want to do this, but I will do it if that is what you want. And so Jesus was determined to do what God wanted him to do, even though he knew he would be arrested and killed. That's pretty important. That's big determination. And that is what Jesus wants us to have. And so the Bible actually tells us that as Jesus was praying, an angel from heaven came down and gave him strength. How cool is that? So I want you guys to go back to thinking about those 3 things that you need determination for. So whether that's your chores, or just being able to get along with your siblings, or if it's, sticking in a sport that maybe is really difficult for you, I want you to think about those 3 things. And then I want you, sometime after this video has ended, to go and pray about them and just ask God to give you the same strength that he gave Jesus, so that you'll be able to be determined and stick with it. So Mary, what did you think about the lesson?
I thought it was really good. Jesus got his determination from God, and so I think that with his help, I can have just some determination too. That was awful.
How determined do you feel, Mary? Right, competition time, kids. So, if you are at home and you have access to a cookie and your mom or dad or whoever will let you do this, now's a good time to compete. So, Mary is going to be using her determination to get a cookie from her forehead into her mouth. So, this is your time to shine. You can do this competition yourself, time it, and see if you can beat Mary's time. Alright guys, so that took Mary about 16 seconds. So, if you try this challenge and you're able to do it in quicker than 16 seconds, go ahead and leave a comment and let us know that you were able to challenge Mary and beat her. So that pretty much wraps up our lesson on determination. Remember, this Sunday there will be a link to your Hang 10 pages for the coming week so that you can go through the week and learn about determination more in depth. And just remember that even though things are hard and even though your schedule is different right now than it usually would be, that you can be determined and you can get through this with God's help.